This is the 2021 LEGO Slave 1, or as you may know it as Boba Fett Slave 1. Disney did force every toy company to change the name a few years ago. This is 75312, and this ties in really well with Mandalorian Season 2, and also ties in really well with Book of Boba Fett. Now, I've been collecting LEGO for over 20 years, and I missed out on every single Slave 1 that has ever existed. And I gotta take you back to 2003, which is when Jango Fett Slave 1 was like, this is a big hype, it's getting ready to retire. I was a kid, I didn't know any of that stuff. I didn't know retirement dates, release dates, any of that. I just knew that I saw this set on this toy shelf and I wanted to save up my money and go get it. And that's exactly what I did. I saved up hard-earned cash, grabbing every dollar that I could, doing an odd chore every now and again, collecting birthday and Christmas money. And we get to mid-2004, and I've saved up, more than enough money to go get this. Go down to this toy store, this little mom and pop toy store. I got a smile on my face. I got cash in hand. I ran down a Lego aisle, only to not see it, so I get sold out. My hopes and dreams were absolutely crushed. I could not believe I missed out on this, and not knowing what it would be today, I am saddened that I missed out on such a great set. I desperately wanted, my friends had it, I played around with theirs, but man, it wasn't the same as owning my own copy. But since then, LEGO released lots of other sets, like 6209 in 2006, 8097 in 2010, 2015 we got the nice large UCS, in 2019 we got arguably the best high scale Slave 1 with 75243, and then we have this one, 75312. I did come to the conclusion after all the holiday sales in 2021 leading into 2022, I had just purchased my house. I wanted a set to build. Book of Boba Fett was coming in a couple weeks. I wanted a set to build during that, and what better set than to be building Boba Fett Slave 1. I think that was just a fitting set to buy, and so that's what I did. I went to Amazon, got a good deal on it. They still had holiday sales going on, and I was just not going to miss out on buying myself a Slave 1. Now, this set is arguably my favorite of the downscaled sets. It has a lot of problems in my personal opinion, and if you share those, be sure to comment down below. Also, this is leaving shelves. It is retiring, so if you don't want to miss out like I missed out on Jango Fett's Slave 1, there's going to be an Amazon link right down in the comments. It is an affiliate link, so it does help me out. And let's just kind of dive in on these minifigures. We're going to start on Boba Fett himself here. He's got a really good minifigure print. I really like the dark. They really incorporate the robes. They added in some nice arm printing, giving him the Mandalorian kind of symbol on his shoulder pad there. More gauntlets, and same thing over here. Where they kind of get off to a rocky start here is they reprinted his helmet, only to not print it in the correct color. This is what really bothers me here. They took this shortcut, and it should be a very dark green. And they did the same thing with the jetpack. Even if the dark green shadows weren't gonna pan out just right, at least they could have done the jetpack in the right color, but sadly they did not. And also, if you want to make this figure even better, you can add in a little waistcape, and he's an excellent figure. Next up, we have the Mandalorian. Mine is misprinted, I'm pretty sure. And these version of Mandalorian helmets are quite often misprinted. He looks like the Mandalorian as he's been coming out since 2019. You have his side armor, or arm print there, arm print over here, including his signet. He's got some minor, back printing as well. This is before he started coming with a head, as that won't come for another year. And that is the figures. Now, right here on the table, I've got this little cart and stand. Turn it around backwards for you, just so you can see. But you put the Boba Fett's Slave 1 like that, and the ladder goes underneath this green tile, and it supports it some of the time. It's not the most stable stand, and it's not my favorite, but it does work. And you could put like the Mandalorian in there or something like that, and that works out. There you go. There's the Gamorrean in carbonite, and then right where this flap is you can stick him in the cargo hold. Again, this is a small ship, so you have a little gap there, but you can't really walk a figure up or anything like that. Makes it very downsized. On the front here, you've got the quad turrets right here that you can move up and down. You know, that's a fun feature there. Same thing over here. But because of the downsized version of these are very fragile. The wings rotate when you pick it up, which is kind of cool. I really like that. One feature that I really loved about the Jango Fest is the whole seat would move, and they did that up until 2019 as well. It's very cool design. But sadly, this one's too small to do that, so they didn't do that. And you can lift up the cockpit here. You got a bracket right here, which you're going to stick some feet. And then the one thing that kind of bothers me, is right up here is there's a control panel as a headrest. That should be kind of in front or just not included. I just think that I'm going to go ahead and put Boba Fett. He does fit with his antenna, actually. And he fits nicely like that. There is some, I don't know if you can see it super well, but if you notice, kind of right in here, there's some gapping. I know this isn't coming in super clear. There's some gapping. It's not the best slave one, even at the $50 price tag. I think it's kind of expensive for what you get. But now being close to retirement, you're going to be able to find it for pretty good deals, between $30 and $40, which isn't too bad of a deal, honestly. Let me know down in the comments, are you going to pick this up before it retires, or is this one that you're going to be skipping? Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new here, and I've got another video coming right up that you don't want to miss.